And welcome again to Sunday Murktide. Um, finally combining with the classic Friday on live. There was a couple of weeks in a row where all right, now things are back to normal. Although for a few weeks because I'm gonna go to Minneapolis soon, the American Pro Tour MagicCon. Happening in a few weeks where I'll be competing. Very excited for that. I am testing so much for that, but still, my content is mostly gonna be modern because that's the format I enjoy the most. Slash, people think watch the most on my YouTube channel. So here we go. Faerie Mastermind. But if you like standard, sorry, if you like limited, I have a video coming up tomorrow, so check that out. Anyway, Fiery Mastermind is the only card that I think can see play in Murktide from the new set. I always like to try cards whenever they come out with the newest sets, and here we are. I tried the Mental Misstep when it came out. I tried the Arcane Proxy when it came out, but they're all like not good. Fiery Mastermind, ideally, you played it in the mirror match. Your opponent plays Shredder. You play Faerie Mastermind, they put a Shredder trigger on the stock, and then you draw a card. And that's already worth it. Plus, it's a flash spell. Flash spells are strong in this matchup. I can also see this, let's say they play Teferi, you play this in response. They kind of have to bounce it, or you draw a card as well, and if the plus, you can attack it and bolt it. So, I don't know. I feel like this card could be alright. The bar, obviously, for Modern is very high, so we'll see. Another change I made is something I really wanted to do for a long time, which is adding the third snare over the first spell pierce. I've just always been a spell pierce hater and a spell snare lover, and now this is my official stance that I love spell snare and I hate spell pierce. I also don't like unlicensed Earths. I have the second Crypt and the third Fluster. Yeah, rest is a classic Mango Cyber plan. Also important, if you missed it, when this YouTube video comes out, I recorded a podcast with Brad Nelson, um, and that's gonna be very exciting to hear because we talk about his tournament in America. He played at SCG, and he played my Murktide list. So yeah, here, make sure to hear that one. Blue burns red. Thank you for the seventh month. Yeah, for the people live on Twitch right now, the YouTube video slash podcast will be out today. Whereas for the people on YouTube, it's already out. So it's a classic talking in the past and future. And again, the podcast is called Competitive Magic with the Carnies, and the it's both on every podcast platform like Apple or Android, and it's on YouTube channel if you are on computer. What else I was going to say? Oh yeah, I was also going to say that I don't often remind you at the beginning, and I should, that if you aren't a subscriber to the YouTube channel, you should, because it's free and it pumps the number. So some people just sometimes just don't realize that they are subs to a channel. Okay, let's go. On the play. Land Ragavan, that's a keep. Ooh, top land. Do you have a Memnite? Or Crypt. I'll put that one. That's weird. Let's enact with the Expressive Iteration. Ooh, Ether Spellbomb. Ah, let's just go with the Iteration. Digs the deepest to find a land. We fail. We fail terribly. And I pass. But regardless of us failing, we got closer to the land. So now next turn we're gonna draw land. Need another top lane and a Shadow Spear. Okay. We've been hitting with the Ragavan. Hopefully now Iteration will... Ooh, Springleaf Drum. This is actually strong now. Springleaf Drum. I want to play it. Huh. Should I go for Springleaf Drum or should I... Yeah, I think I'll go for Springleaf Drum. Almost a Metalcraft. Podcast, okay. Hello. Yeah, exactly, Kiori. This is one of the reasons why I wanted to try it. Also, against Thoughtcast, I might side Faerie Mastermind in. I decided to play Consider over Iteration there because in the failed case of a land being not the first, second, or third, I still could play Drum. Whereas in the other scenario, I would have just break with Iteration, pass the turn, not even get to play the Drum. We'll see though. If this card now is a land, yeah, Iteration would have found me a land. So obviously there were ups and downs for both of the plays. Anyway, what's my play here? Well, my play is very complicated now, but I think what I'll do is offer the trade with Ragavan. When it will accept it, and then I go Shredder Bolt or Shredder Heat. I think Shredder Bolt's better because Heat can kill a Saga Construct maybe. We'll do it at Tormod Crypt, so. Yep. And the reason why I got Brazen Borrower was also that. So I want to kill the Thought Monitor mostly because I don't want you to have high artifact count. And here, these are both bad. I'll take the Snare because Ragavan is free with the drum. Can it pass? Opponent played another Tormod Crypt and it Thoughtcast. Because they have two Tormod Crypt. Should I crack? Should I discard this Murktide? Nah, I think I'll discard Counterspell. It's really useless. Who's in my playtest group for the Pro Tour? I'm testing with the team of Ray Duke, Nassif, Seth Manfield. You could call it Channel Fireball Ultimate Guard, but it has a lot of people that are also not in that. Elikasis, Jakob, Arnett, Hoffel. It's just a group of large group of good players. Will Kruger as well has been. I've been playing with him a lot. Okay. Let's cast this Murktide Regent. The Ether Spellbomb is exiled here, so the Murktide can actually do coast to coast here. Yeah, I'll play it as big as I can. Quinn is gonna regret not cracking those crypts. And now what? How big is this construct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 circa, boia. I would have minded finding a land to bounce the token. Unfortunately, it was not supposed to happen. So I'll play this Ragavan instead, or do I want to Unholy Heat the Froggy? I'll play the Ragavan. Maybe also play Ragavan first and then that one. But at the same time, this way I get to... This way I get two Two. I get two. Nabayath and Mormagil, thank you so much for the sub. To decide what to do, I think I'll discard this Spyro now. Puna's gonna keep the Spear, so that's a lot of damage coming in. Again, the drum. It was important to find a drum. I mean, again, in ideally world, it was better to go iteration drum on that turn. I just wanted to cover the fail case of not finding a land ever. Yep. And I still did not find a land even with the Shredder trigger. Very unfortunate. I saw 19 cards, 2 lands. Ooh, 27 months by the by. That's a long time. Thank you. Okay, they start by keeping the construct. That's gonna be 11 damage on my chin. Notoriously, this matchup is not good, but obviously, like, turn 1 Ragavan should have won us the game if we drew a proper number of lands. Alright, this should be over now. Rhino plating. 25 with trample. Alright, GG. And if I had a land, I could have passed there, opponent makes a token, I bounce it end of turn. I still loot, and yeah, I mean, I mean, I guess they can do the same with a Frogmite. It's just not going to be as big. It's going to be way less smaller. Buongiorno, buon landerino. I just wait for them to attack me. Alright. This month for you. Thank you. Alright, Shaman 28 wins. Now we have the rest of these. Fury, Magus of the Moon, Explosives. We're taking out... Do we take out all the counter spells? Yes. Do I take out all the Spell Snare? Yes. Do I bring in extra Spyro? Yes. Bolt is not great. DRC maybe not great as well. Alright, let's do this. Let's go. Spyro usually is not bad in combination with the 3 moons that I have. What's the weather like in Italy? I would say that in the when the sun is out, it's hot. Like you can like walk around without jacket. But whenever the sun is not down, it's like I need winter clothes. Like I don't care. I need gloves, hat, scarf, and things like that. But you know, it's a very good day outside. I'm sure that will be a good day today. Actually, today I have a great day in front of me. I will finally be released by my room and my gaming chair, and I'll be playing some real Magic with the real people. I mean, also when I play online, it's real people. It's just that you don't see them. But yeah, these 2 days have been crazy. I basically just woke up, play Magic for 20 hours. No, 20 no, but like 16 hours to go to bed. That's been the way it went. So fun to, yes, just learn a complete limited format in 2 days. Learning all the cards and, yeah. The dream, actually. It is. And imagine that, though. Back in the days, we used to do this a lot in real life. That you can't beat that. I'm gonna do it again soon, and I'm so excited for it. The 1st of May, I'm gonna travel to Minneapolis. Yeah, I'm so excited for that. Like when I think about the best days of my life, that's what I think about. Just Team MTG Mint card, 12 different country, people from different countries, just play Magic every day for, yeah, that's Best life I've had. Alright, let's go. Canal go. I want to keep up in case they have like this broken opening hand with, I don't know, Frogmite turn 1. I don't care about 2 damage here. I guess what deck am I setting the Faerie Mastermind? The Mirror. Also known as the Mirror. You have fond memories testing with me. Yeah. Whoa, Ragavan, why do you come as an 8th card? Come on. Should I dash you? Nah. I have the Broken Star. Turn 2 Shredder, turn 3 Shredder, Ragavan. Unbeatable. Yeah, Dylan. Those days we were so young. Young and free. What was it, 2013 or something? 2014. Man. I met your grandma. Oh, nice. I think my best memory with the A1 team was Pro Tour Portland when we were in that quote unquote house that I think it would be illegal in Italy, but it was indeed legal in America. I guess at this point I can discard Ragavan. Yeah. Granite plating, okay. It wasn't even like, yeah, it's so crazy to think that people could rent that place. I played Blue Eye Control and went fine. I mean, classic early PT days. What do I discard? Alright, so this one is the one to the right. Alright, let's discard the Steam Vents there. Ooh, the Magus. Am I discarding birds, or do I want to just play a million birds? Yeah, let's keep the bird. It's important to kill this now. I mean, they're gonna use Welding Jar, sure. But just keep their affinity count low. That's a very important lesson to play against affinity. Just keep their affinity count low. Also, like, those early years for me, those, like, very early years at, like, 20 years old, traveling to a foreign country, were so important to the person that I'm now. Like, shaping up a totally different, like, seeing a totally different experience from, how different people live in the world. It's definitely something that when I'll have a kid in the future, I will make them, like, do, like, 1 year abroad, for sure, at least, to... Yeah, so important to see different cultures and the best cure against like racism and like, you know, just anything anything different to you. So you see how they got to play the Sojourner's Companion for free, but only because they had the Tormod script. Otherwise, for one affinity card, they wouldn't have managed to. Yeah, I think I'll keep this. Ah. I'm just gonna discard Island. At the end of the day, I sided out the counterspells. Alright, you pass. Dame. Give me the turn. Give me the turn. Alright, let's blow up the Saga. Turn your land into Great Furnaces. And then, I actually might wanna stay back and double block this guy. I mean, I could just chump block with Magus as well, honestly. Like, Magus did its thing. Like, it killed Saga and Shadow Spear virtually. I did 2 paper draft in Berlin, and then I did, like, over 10 and watched about the same number on Magic Online. I think overall, so this one I'll take it. Although if they keep it, I might need to chum block. And this one I can double block. Yeah, I should probably pass here. I don't think 5 damage matters very much. I don't get Pilot Welding Jar. Alright, I have no cards in hand. They played our Great Furnace. How was Berlin? I've been in Berlin very many times at this point. I really like the people. The city is... It's fine. I mean, it's a big city. It's... I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of big cities in general. Yeah, I think I'm gonna let the Magus die. It really did its job here. And they can't move it at instant speed because it had ended double black. You only have 1 black. I get why people live there. I get why people live in the big cities. It's just not really enough for me. Uriel, que schifo. Oh, that's not good. Alright, so I have to dress down the construct for sure. I think I'll pass again. Or do I want to play dress down? Draw land? Maybe it's better actually. Yeah, I'll play dress down now, draw land. Hopefully. Draw land. See? Now I can pass, dress down dies, and I play a new dress down. And I trigger both shredders. Is that a worthy play? Not really. I can also simply just cast Shredder and chum block the Mem Knight with. That's probably better. I'll go to 9. Va bene, va bene. They play around my Murktide, which obviously I would never play there because that's dressed down in play. And then I play this, don't trigger the Shredders because they don't have a text. And then pass. And then I'm ready to chum block. You might say that I missed a lot of damage here. I might have won the game if I attacked. No. Okay. Yeah, this is bad. This is very bad. And this is also bad. Yeah, I don't mind drawing a land here. Only in paper it would trigger. I hope that with all this joke that only works in paper things, people don't actually take it serious. Anyway, remember they can move the plating for free now. They have black and black. So we need to block both now if we don't want to die. Wow, they didn't do it. They should have done it. Alright, let's trade with the smaller. They should have definitely attacked with both. Actually, oh, is this a 4-6? But still, they should have... Oh, whatever. Wow, you spend your welding jar for this? Dai, terra? Do I want to just go... Man, I loot 3 times and I find myself with such a bad hand. That's unlucky. Well, I have to play this Ragavan to block the Mem Knight. Well, I'll attack with a 3-5 here. No, because I need to block everything if I don't want to die to Crania Plating move. It's really awkward that I could have killed them if I attacked their return. You call this deck is a bird? Yeah. Memnito. Actually important because they can move the plating for free. We'll do it again. They didn't do it last turn. No, I don't want to cast Dress Down because if they top deck a Saga, I need to keep Dress Down. You saw in game 1, like, Construct just straight up kills you, so. Did I keep in all the 3 Spell Pierce in this configuration? No. Sorry, I meant Spell Snare. No, I cut them all. That's a good play. I thought my cold passed, but my nose is still completely closed when I speak. I guess because usually in real life you don't speak for 1 hour straight or 4 hours straight. When you speak, you don't breathe with your nose. It's pretty tough. So, I have to take another cold pill. Anyway, that's an easy block for my Ragavan. Cat played just do sacrifice. This is why counters are bad in this matchup. You need threats to trade with proactively, or rather, yeah, not only reactively. I tried a lot of cards for March of the Machine this week. Land. How about that? I can't complain with iteration. Whenever you draw iteration, you on average should be happy. Allora. Hand bottom exile, play Ragavan. Trigger. La Moon, adios. I got 2, 4, 6. Petty Theft, adios. And pass. If I don't draw another land, I'll play this Otawara, but as it is, I just pass. Again, the plating moving instant speed is very important to respect. I'm dead to like a removal spell, by the way. That's not true, actually, because they can't move instant speed. They need a creature untapped. Yeah, Ragavan just did an incredible job this game. Trading with all the Mem Knights. Okay, they have no cards in the end, so I'm gonna top deck a land, or even if I don't, I'll just play this Otawara as a land, and then cast Fury, kill one of these, and then I can finally attack with a 5/7. But yeah, I played this game as a control deck. I might have gone lucky that my opponent didn't draw many of this effect. Like if they drew like a Thought Monitor, Eaters, a Saga, you know, it was bad. Fury. Boom, tomb, and then I can F6 and attack with a 5/7. Should attack also with Fury? No, of course. I'm dead to a removal spell if I do that. I meant with the other Shredder. Rio. Ornithopter. That means that I have to trade with it with the Shredder, although it's dressed down, so I can trade it with a Ragavan as well if I want to. Alright, let's begin with the Consider. No land, thank you. Seasoned Pyromancer. Vabbè, I think I'm gonna say goodbye to this Dress These. Discard. It doesn't matter because I'm gonna discard them to the Spiromancer regardless. Adios explosives. It's 6/8, 5/7. Still, I don't want to die to removal spells, so I'm just attacking with these two here. I guess I can just... Wait, how much damage I have here? Say 11, 16. Yeah, no, I should just do this and Unholy Heat. The Ornithopter, F6, and then you must chump. I guess trade. Alright, whatever. We win. Let's go to game 3 on the draw. Oh, let's hope my opponent doesn't draw well. That's the main hope on the draw against Affinity in game 3. Mastermind can be good. Sure. Let's try Mastermind. I'm down for it. As people ask me why I have Magus, it's just that some decks are very good against Blood Moon. Sorry, let me repeat. Some decks can kill the Magus very easily, like they have Lightning Bolt in their 4-color mana base, like Creativity and Elemental, so you don't bring the Magus in. But some other decks, Magus is better than Blood Moon because it can block, or it doesn't go under Esper Sentinel, or they have like Boseiju and things like that. So this is why I have the split. It's for different matchups. Don't play Mem Knight. Don't play Mem Knight. Oh! Don't play Thoughtcast. Just pass. I'm gonna kill the Ornithopter immediately. I was going to play Ragavan, but no, what's that? Is it Thoughtcast? No. But yeah, I'm gonna kill the Thopter regardless, because that stops the Drum from giving blue mana next turn. So, yeah. You know, perfect world, I would start with Ragavan turn 1, but... Perfect world does not exist. Yeah, again, when you're on the draw, it's just so much worse. Like, if I was on the play, I would have gone turn 1 Ragavan to do that, bolt attack, game over, you know? Anyway, they have 2 cards in end. Do they not have a creature? It looks like they don't. Woo! Alright, I don't like to dash. I'm just casting it. Land and tap. It puts second land, but it's all colorless mana. And that deck obviously plays color cards. I can play the full 4 now. 1 mana full 4. Okay, please don't play Thought Monitor now. Please. No. Yeah, no. No. Forbid. Thankfully, I guess they have to play land first. That's so many people. Oh my god, so many people. Affinity. A bolt wherever they put the Shadow Sphere on. Probably one of these two. On that one, alright, then I'm not gonna bolt that one. And of course, I have to force the trade with the Froggy. And you have to make them shrink creatures. Affinity count. They have 0 cards. Now, I'll play Spyro. I think I'm gonna go ahead and discard both of my moon effects. Since, yeah, they're quite bad here. They have Drum already, and I also don't have a single island. So, Moon, it's been a pleasure having you. Thankfully, Seasoned Pyro covers every misfortune you might have in a game. So, again, reason why you should play this card, you should play Murktide, is that your variance gets lowered because of cantrips and because of, yeah. We didn't have this card, but it had, like, I don't know, any card from the sideboard would have probably lost because we had 2 cards that were uncastable in the sideboard. Anyway, sorry, Ned. Yeah, right, it should play Soarings in Affinity. So here I can go DRC. And I can give it Flying with... Sorry, I can give it Delirium with a Flooded Strand. I guess it's fine, right? I block with these 2. Yeah, I think it's fine. I'll pass for now. Opponent doesn't have anything. I guess they have Tormod's Crypt. That's true. I didn't think about that. Maybe that's a mistake. Well, I can throw everything under it. Maybe it's not a bad idea. See how they order them. And then I'll fetch given Delirium. Okay, they ordered them this way. Also, they have to crack the crypt first, so this one will be in the graveyard. I think I'll grab an island. Actually, I don't have any more blood moon, right? I think I set it out. The last one. So I'm just grabbing another steam. So this is a 3/3 now. Okay, opponent doesn't crack the crypt. That means my DRC is still alive. Obviously, they have the whole turn to crack it. They can just crack this and this dies. Yeah, so they get to kill both my Spyro and the DRC. Alright, nothing I can do about it. Yeah, well played actually. I don't know why I thought they must have done it in combat. Anyway, my hope is that they don't draw creatures, which is obviously, yeah, like, impossible to happen. But, I mean, it's just a Frogmite. It's okay. Let's draw some Expressive Iteration. Great damage. I have time. Make land drop so that we get ready for whenever we draw Expressive Iteration. Saving lands in hand, I mean, sometimes it's fine. But I think in the vacuum, I prefer to do that, to play land. That's a lot of creature that can carry a Shadow Spear, but yeah, just draw a creature. Oh, Ragavan. Okay. I think I'm happy to trade Ragavan for Memnite. If they don't trade, I might get lucky, so I think they must trade. Yeah, I'm sitting dressed down for Thought Monitor, exactly. Actually, yeah, I changed my mind. I'll keep this land in and he gives a draw. I don't know what. I think 5 lands he play and 6 one in hand are enough, even if I draw the iteration into iteration. Alright, they just have a 3/3. Come on. Come on, deck. It's just a 3/3. Isn't it? What should I do here? Play dress down now? I think so. Draw? Very important to draw a spell there. Ooh. Woo! We're working. No, I don't want to play EOT because I could have drawn a sorcery speed card like Ragavan, and that would have been important. All right, screenshot time. The first Faerie Mastermind value. Drawing extra cards. I don't know if I should be happy to my opponent just top deck the Thoughtcast, but for content, this is a win. Woo! And I consider we're going off. What's that? Cryoplating. Otawara. I think I have to discard consider to grow the Shredder into 2/4. Alright, thanks to the card draw from Mastermind, I was able to, I don't know, I guess it would have been the same. Wait, but this is a 12-3 now with trample? Wait, I just died. Why was I celebrating? I was dead on board. Alright, I guess it was a content win though, so that's all that matters. I defend 5. Yeah, alright, GG. Well played, opponent. Content win better than the Magic Online win. Alright. I gotta be back. I have to eat something, take a pill, and for the cold, then we play round 3. But it's gonna be like 2 minutes. Don't worry. Ooh. Vamos. Let's go. Round número 2. I have a Spell Snare on the draw. One of the biggest flaws in Magic is that you lose the Darrow. And thanks to Spell Snare, you can balance that because you can trade up as early as turn 1. And that's the reason why I love Spell Snare so much. Like, oh, but that's the same with Spell Pierce. No, it isn't. Spell Pierce only counters Ren and 6 and I don't know what 2-mana spell people play, House of the Void. Spell Snare counters Stoneforge Mystic, Ledger Shredder, Armagoyf. Yeah, that's why I love it so much. Fixing your deck for when you're on the draw, it's huge. Please no Ragavan. Alright, is that Dredge? Hope it's not, because that's another awful matchup. Affinity and Dredge are probably worst and second worst, or stuff like that. Classic Murktide Gaming. Always the worst matchup possible. That's okay, it's part of the deck. Zero bad matchup, only zero good matchup, only bad matchup. Alright. I'll go land go. I'll hold the bubble for the Shredder. The Channeler, sorry. Zero good matchup, only bad matchup. This is what you sign up for when you play Merc. You never get any free game. Just by sitting down. And your opponent revealing what they play. On a Confluence, okay. Bring Discover or Cathartic Reunion would be alright. Obviously now Spell Snare and Spell Pierce is similar. I guess with Spell Pierce I could counter this. The Anti-Amulet, which is only good matchup. Right, that's true. Amulet only has good matchup. So I consider. I don't like removal spell. Thank you so much. Ragavan. Shouldn't have got Island, probably. I think I'd like to play Ragavan here. I think it has the biggest potential to win the game. I'm still holding this Channeler. Maybe I shouldn't. Yeah, actually, I changed my mind. Let's go Channeler Bubble, because I need to crack this bubble to hit a 3rd land. And I'll be the Lyris most likely, right? I have Consider. I just need to find Artifact or Creature or Sorcery, yeah. That's a 3-3. That's good. Alright. I'll play this, like, totally random, because they're gonna flashback this in the turn. Reaping Chill, so that's 3 damage on my chin and 3 life to you. For free. The Caractacus in Pioneer? Right. Only bad matchup. You're thinking of buying a Metal Worker for your commander deck. Should I do it? How much is it right now? Also, can't you just proxy the reserve list cards for commander? I mean, there's no tournaments. But yeah, it's cool to buy cards. You're looking to sell a Metal Worker. Ooh, we might have found a deal. You hate Crypt and Chill? Come on, no. Free spells are fun. Okay. You want to play a spell that costs 2 mana on the stack, please? Like a Thrilling Discovery? I mean, opponent got super unlucky. They didn't find a single dredger in the top, whatever, 7 or 8. 13, I guess. I don't know, I guess they never discarded. A 2-drop. A 2-drop for Mengu, please. Va bene! And they discarded the Golgari Thug. No gracias. Vamos! No lands for poor Mengu. No lands for poor Mengu. Should I go Expressive Iteration? Yeah, the greediest play. And then if I fail, I don't even get to play Ragavan. If I go Consider, I dig deep 3. If I go Iteration, I dig deep 4. Nah, dig deep 3 will be enough to find a land, I'm sure. Pero, right? The opponent F6 click the 6 number. Click the 6 number. You can't do anything. Let's not waste time. Please. I wonder how much time in my life I am just waiting for my opponent to click buttons that they should just, you know, click. Anyway, they have a dredge 4, sorry. Do I play Ragavan and keep up mana? I also play Shredder. Nah, I like to play Ragavan, keep up mana, yes. E vai. I mean, Spell Snare was the same as Spell Pierce now, so no need to praise its job. Of course, though, you should always praise job when it comes up with Counterspell, because Counterspell costs 2 mana. 2 mana is like a million. Alright, I'm at 5, by the way. They have 1 Crypt and Cheat left in the deck. You have too much of a collector spirit to ever proxy. Yeah, I feel you. Not como Eva, okay. Their card in hand is a Golgari Thug. And I kept Unholy Heat up exactly for this card. Am I happy to play a land here? Yes, I am. Maybe I shouldn't have, but I think I like to go Shredder, Borrower, or I don't know. Maybe also like Shredder Iteration could be something I could do. See what I get. Foam Scour. Ooh. That's cool. Am I Tom Scouring myself? Nah, right? Nah, this is late iteration. So my hand is bad, so I don't mind discarding that card. So I'll put this trigger first. Bloodman might be relevant. Need a perfect. And bottom exile. I'll play Bauble. I don't like that. Did I play land for turn? I did. A Bauble, you pass. City of Brass. That does nothing. Let's see if they wanna. For sure, they're gonna dredge the Imp. If only Oxalagonas are lost. It's been real, everybody. Thank you for battling against Dredge, a matchup that you literally can never win. But they give you the idea that you might maybe win, and then boom, they flip a card and it's over. It's like, what's a game where you just draw a card and you lose? Like, I can think of some, but they're all Italian. Like, you flip a card and it's over. Mm. But, Polka. No, one card. No, no, no. One card that you flip it and it's out. You're out. Bye, bye, bye. I mean, I should probably save time. They say that there's a. I put into play. Basta, basta. Va bene, grande occhio wins. Now I have two Tormod Crypt. I have Flusterstorms. Ooh, Faerie Mastermind, maybe. I don't know about Blood Moon, but I don't think you can keep. Yeah, we must got something, right? Removal spell sucks. Alright, I got to 60. Exodia, okay. A bar also sucks. Yuri good? Yuri good? Maybe Magus is not bad. Yeah, maybe Blood Moon is not bad. But like they have red cards. I'm so afraid to tap out if I have a counter spell in my hand. I think it's situational. I don't know. They have too many red cards. Like they have Ox and Cathartic Reunion that can kill you regardless. Now Fair Mastermind sucks, I know. It's just AR as a flyer. Plus I want to board it in every matchup. I'm gonna go Canal, Bubble Go, and then end of turn, bubble myself. And actually, never mind. I have to bubble me now. If I see a spell, I'll play Consider. If I see a land, I'll just draw it. Ooh, the Magus is in my hand. Perfect. I'll pass. Yeah, no, I know Fairy does nothing. It's just it's a flyer. Mm. Later. No gracias. That's also no gracias. Woo! Faerie Mastermind! Look at that! Yeah, dress down stops Ox Trigger, that's true. Mm-hmm. Like something is gonna be Flusterstormed. I think I'm gonna binning this too. Can I draw a Tormod Crypt? Please, deck. Can I draw a Tormod's Crypt? A Crypt of Tormod. The one and only Tormod. No, mamma mia, che merda i fulmini. Alright, let's play this. I lost. I lost. Alright, I'll draw Consider. I'll play Island, and I think I'd rather pass holding up Flusterstorm rather than try to get lucky and find Tormod's Crypt. You dredge 5, what you find? Alright, not too much. Not too much. And again, I remember, I think Dylan, I don't know if you're saying in the chat, he was playing Totscour over Consider, but just the fact that, you know, it's actually a cantrip, so we could, like, bin this one and draw a card that we choose. It's I think, yeah, it's much better than just filling my graveyard. Although I know it's a different deck with Murktides and Channelers, but anyway, here we are. Draw Murktide. Okay. So if I play Magus and they dredge 4 and they find Ox, it's over. Or if they have Cathartic Reunion, it's also over. But I don't think they have Cathartic Reunion, right? Or they would have played it. So I think I'll try to get lucky with Magus. That shuts off the Murk, but like... yeah. I think I am going Magus here. I mean, what's the play? Because, like, even if they play, like, tap 3 mana, play... So they don't have a third land, so they can't tap 3 mana and play Stink with him. Problem is that, because Murktide is really good, so, like, if I play Magus now, I shut off of it forever. Alright, I'll change my mind. No more Magus. Let's go Consider instead. Counterspell. How good is Counterspell? It's not bad. Yeah, I'll top it. Pass. You're a Mastermind up. They rush forward to find 2 Narcomoebas. Okay. So they'll have a lot of people in play soon. Hello beta. You can check out my YouTube video on Channel Fireball. I posted a top 10 for the new set in Standard. Check it out. I make a ton of content. Even wrote an article about it. Free on PCG on Channel Fireball. You would for sure put Mork on the table there. That's okay. Blue-red. Another Narcomoeba. Va bene. Now, end of turn, you get 2 Amalgams back. And you have no more... And this is important. You have no more ways to return your creature or dredge. I think now I'm safe. I think now I win the game. Let me double bolt these. Untap. Draw fetch land. Well, that's a... Wow, I didn't even have Delirium? Crazy! I didn't find a single fetch land. So Magus of the Moon is extremely good. Extremely good, I think, now. Because it shuts off them casting Stink with it if they draw land. Although, of course, I can't cast Murk. I think this is my line here. Again, I'm not casting Murk, but I think that now they shouldn't be able to cast any cards in their deck. And they don't even dredge anymore. Them casting Stink with Imp is incredibly annoying, I tell you. They can see the game. Magus here locks them. It's really hard to play against Dredge. Because you have to consider a few things. So yeah, alright. Hope you learned something from this game. I mean, we won with Blood Moon, but I think it was just very, very play thing because I was able to counter. Faerie Mastermind sucks like big time. Like I should not have this card in the deck. Maybe Borrower might even be better. I guess it's a flyer, but like the fact that he trades with Narcomoeba is just impossible. It might just be Blood Moon just because it's just randomly good. Yeah. Yeah, I'll do with that. Azuka. Hold up, Azuka. Thank you for the prime sub. Yeah, of course, I guess it's too early, but you know, sometimes you just you're done. Like you don't want to play Magic anymore. And I respect that. I mean, I'm not saying the game was over when I played Magus. I'm just saying I was in a good shape. I conceded. So I was definitely in a good shape because I played Magus. The next turn I would have played I don't know, just cards and... Okay, once again, Spell Snare, excellent on the draw. Mana Confluence. They might get to 6. Okay, I'll do the same play I did before. I guess it's not true though. But I have fetch on this time around, so I can still do that. I'll go Bauble. Well, I hope it's not Cathartic Reunion if it has to be a card. I hope it's the other one, the Thrilling Discovery. I'm happy to draw Consider, again, card selection. Thrilling Discovery doesn't put cards in the graveyard, whereas the Cathartic Reunion does. Donald White, okay. Is it the Thrilling Discovery? No, it's the other one. Alright, but they simply have a Dark Blast, so there is a chance. They only 2 cards in the end. Murktide. Alright, I'll keep it. Would I rather bluff something? Yeah. Obviously, I could consider and find exactly Tormod's Crypt, but like it's not even that Tormod's Crypt is that good right now. They only have a Dark Blast. I mean, it would be good if they play... Or maybe they don't play another Counterspell in the face of another... Sorry, another threat in the face of an island. We'll see. Arcaniba, Prize Amalgam, La Madonna. What's this one? Okay, as long as you don't gain life, it's okay. There's good 3 cards there. Also, they don't have any Dredger. They only have Dark Blast. No, you have another one? No. No. What's that? White? Red. No. Okay. Very threat heavy, my opponent. They discard 2 cards. They have Dark Blast and a mystery card. A land. Okay. Alright, please. No! 5-5, ma porca puttana. Alright, don't find a Crypt and Chill. Don't find a Crypt and Chill. Okay. So they're getting to play just 2 amalgams. Alright, we can do this. Flusterstorm. Right on time. Wish I bought him that Merc. This is bad, right? Because they... Yeah, it's bad. Tormod Crypt. Allora, let's figure out what to do now. Because they have Dark Blast, Imp, they just dredge 5. Giving up counter does nothing. I can go for Iteration and try to get lucky. I think it's the best bet here. If I play Murktide, I lose this game. Crypt. I have 2. I have 2 Crypt in my deck. Okay. Well, not what I wanted, unfortunately. But there's still a chance. Let's go. Crypt. Crypt. They get another 3 for end of turn. And now I have to hope that with the Sync with Imp they don't find an Ox or they don't find Crypt and Chill. They just find lands and more draw spells. If I do that, we untap. Alright, don't. Okay? They didn't do anything. So they just attack for 7, I get 11, and they have to pass. They have no play available. Then they can dredge 4, but I have more draws to find the Crypt. Not yet. Although my hand really sucks. Like, I don't have any card draw, so I just have to top deck it. Crypt. Redder. That's okay, I can go Shredder. Yeah, I can go Shredder, Murktide, and draw this card and find the Crypt. Yeah, it's there. It's on top of the deck. Right there, the 41st card of the deck. First card, boom, Crypt. And I pass. We split another wheel again now. They dredge 4. If they find Ox, I'm dead. If they find Crypt and Chill, I'm not very alive because they reanimate 3 creatures. 4 cards. No Ox. Crypt and Chill. Okay. Okay, so I go to 8 and they reanimate 3 cards. But I can beat that. Maybe. And he can even cast one. So they can cast that Thug, for example. But Ragavan sucks because they have Dark Blast in hand. Their end is 3 Imp Dark Blast. And they get yeah, the attack actually makes sense here. It's a very good attack, good player. Great. I guess it's not free if I found a Dark Blast, because I will exile those now if I find a Dark Blast. Alright, let's hope to find it. Sorry, you understood me, right? I meant to say the... Yeah. Alright, I'm at 7. I guess I'm dead on board. Because I have 2 cards. Even if I find a Dark Blast, even if I find the Crypt, I'm dead. Because I have to go to 4 here. And then I block. I guess I'm not dead. But I can kill one. Yeah, so I have to go... That was unfortunate, but I have to go to 4. And I have to find exactly... a Crypt now, or it's over. I can counter the Dark Blast. Crypt. Crypt. Okay, so I have 4 blockers. They get 2 imp in 1, 2, 3, 4, and I get 5 damage. Benali. GG. GG. Yeah, once again, incredibly difficult matchup. I've tried my best in both matchups. You just lose. Like these are the decks to beat Murktide, but you know they're not popular at all. Like they're very fringe archetypes. So if you play a tournament, you'll very rarely play against them. Although obviously, you could. Obviously you could. What was I saying? Play them on turn 1, your tournament ends, and you're like, oh, Mango told me to play this deck, and I lost. Sure, like it's the variance of a tournament with a lot of decks. Is that you can test as much as you want, but you know if you just play against 2 decks that are not very popular and you lose because of the bad matchup, and you feel bad, it's just kind of like out of your hands. First match was against Affinity, which is game 1 almost unwinnable, and then on the draw game 3, you lose as well. And it's very similar to Affinity as well. I have added 2 Tormod Crypt to my sideboard. It's always like immensely better than a Licensed Thirst in this matchup. But I just never drew them in any of the post-cyber games. Despite this deck digs a lot to find them. Deep. Let's go. Reservoir ticket. Giver of Runes. Okay. Faerie Mastermind? Do I think it's broken? No. Good morning, Florin. 13th month. You have the Aperol Spritz badge. Ooh, Leonin Arbiter. Oh no, my fetch land. My fetch land. Remember, if you ever play Magic Online against this card, you have to click on it first and then fetch. Because if you fetch, it's gone. Forever. Do I believe in Ragavan? Probably not, right? They'll just give her a Brune, so I just pass with my Suspicious mana up. It's Murktide Friday. Is it? It's Friday, right? I'm not mistaken. Yeah, venerdì. Ooh, Ghost Quarter. The combo. I might have, Ooh, okay. That's on top land at least. I might have just passed. Maybe that was better, but like as soon as I pay 2 mana to do the thing, they just go quarter me in response. Although I guess paying 2 mana doesn't use this deck. I mean, it's a strip mine, whatever. Like, we're fine. Like, there's no card advantage. Alright. I think I'll play Iteration. This is how I'm gonna win the game, just by casting a lot of Iterations in this matchup. End. Bottom. Exile. Lend. I actually want to play Ragavan. Ragavan sucks. And my hand is good. Yeah, I just pass. I'll discard Ragavan to Shredder Trigger. Ragavan is really bad in this board state. I mean, not finding a removal spell in so many cards, though. That's unlucky. Three. Conte di Ameria. Cavoia. That stops my iteration. That's not my shredder. I'll never loot again. And I'm never gonna loot again. What? Am I gonna just can't have a bolt? You know my hand opponent? Ah, okay. Sure. Alright, Fetcher comes to play tapped. Sag. And I'll play a large Murktide. And then I pass. Solitude end of turn. They didn't want to wait. They said, you know what, opponent? Bam bam, you gain 7. Pass. The matchup should be good. In theory. You have a lot of cheap removal spells and powerful card draw effect. But of course, if I never draw a cheap removal spell, I'll lose. Well, then I might just top this Giver of Runes again. That would be nice. But then I can actually draw a removal spell and cast it. Green. Oh, you equip it. Oh, that's huge now. Yeah, I can see losing now because Lightning Bolt doesn't work anymore. Unholy Heat never works because of Sash and I killed my graveyard. Yeah, I can see losing the game now. Alright, so the thing is to happen here is that I need to draw a removal spell for the Giver of Runes first. And there's a Borrower at the bottom of my deck. I think I'll fetch an upkeep. I could draw the Borrower. Well, the Borrower doesn't do anything. No, I need to draw a removal spell, so I'm not gonna fetch. Draw. Bella merda. I'll play Expressive Iteration just as an impulse. I guess that's not true. I can cast a land off the top. Nice. And bottom exile pass. What's my plan? What's my impact of Savage Surge of Salvation in Hammer? Protect, Fury, and Force of Negation. It's good. I think that Hammer is, yeah, it's gonna be slightly better than before, yes. We lost against the Rich. Drop. Not a bolt. Okay, this is very good. Now what I can do is Unholy Heat. Oh, sorry. Unholy Heat. Pass. Sky Pedu. Thank you for the Prime sub. Welcome, welcome. No, Taxes is good. Taxes is a good matchup. Wait, what you doing there? End of turn. Oh. Okay. Unless you mean decks that on. I mean, I'm in the 0-2 bracket. Of course, I'm gonna play against a fringe deck. Those guy. Oh no 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 no! I can't. I can't let that one through. Archon of the Mirror becomes a 6/7 year. Bit of 4. To find a Borrower. I don't even know what can the Borrower do now. You get Totalini badge next month? Nice. In Pauper, I recorded a video with Toffel at Card Market with the new card Meeting of Minds. It's extremely good in Familiars and Callblade and Callgate. Ren's Resolve is going to, of course, be good in the red decks. Hey, that's the Borrower. And I pass. I'm gonna... Oh, we'll see what happens. Fever Runes is annoying. Okay, so they can't recast the Lion Sash this turn. I block and bounce this. Oh, I'm dead. So I have to bounce the Archon. Otherwise, I'm dead on board. Yeah. So they have to pass because they can't recast the Archon. Allora, let's go for a bolt on the Archon. Now I can play multiple spells in a turn finally. Allora, let's begin with consider draw this card off of Shredder. I mean, it's so hard. Is it a land, the discard? Yeah. Me? Now what? So I can fetch down to 1. I think 1 or 2 is the same, right? So I'm just gonna go Bauble myself first. Oh, it exiled the lands, okay. It's on top. What's on top? Otawara. That's good. So I'm not gonna fetch. I'll just play the biggest Merc ever. And then I'll play Ragavan. And pass. I'll F6 because I can't tap a land. Now, obviously, you can give protection from blue. I have to chum block with Ragavan, but we're alive. Then I can attack with Murktide twice and win, maybe. We'll see. Two cards in it. One is an Archon of Emeria. Alright, so we're back to play 1 spell a turn. This game was extremely difficult, but I think we are managing to survive at least. Pro blue, so I have to chump. Up and draw. Bolt. How about I bolt the Archon of Emeria and attack for 8. What can they do? Attack with both, I'm dead on board. That can't work. So I have to bolt the Giver of Runes and attack. No, I'm still dead on board. So I have to bolt the Giver of Runes and pass. Still dead on board. No, I'm not dead on board. But this Lion Sash is gonna be a pain. I guys can bounce it and block. Right. So I don't have a way to win cleanly, right? Because if I bolt the Archon and attack... So if I just attack... Yeah, no, I don't have a line to win into attacks, unfortunately. Yeah, Otawara potential Colas, I know. But yeah, I have to bolt the Giver now and pass. Yeah, the thing is that if I attack, they don't give you pro. They don't give you protection if I attack. They just attack with their just attack with their creatures. I'm assuming now they just simply attack with Lion Sash. Obviously, this Otawara is gonna be huge. It's gonna buy me so much time. I might win the game, but I was thinking about if I had a window to win in 2 attacks, like punch, you know. They might equip the Giver, the Lion Sash actually, which doesn't make very much sense, but they might do it. No, they don't do it. Made it into an 11-11. If they attack with all is amazing. Nice. Alright, so let's go. Block. Okay, and then Otawara. I found my 2 bounce spell. Very sick game here. That was like the only way I could possibly lose. Sorry, possibly win is that if I find both of my bounce spell. Again, we played 3 Expressive Iterations, so we dug deep, and this is why this deck is very good. Okay, they're doing something. What is it? Iganjo. Okay. 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 Very good. Let's draw a spell. Unholy Heat. So they have in hand. They just have in hand Lion Sash. Alright. So let's kill this, attack, and next turn I win. Amazing game. And this is why I love the Murktide. No free games. Always have to battle so much. Over opponent. Give it up to Mengu. Give it up to me! Alright. Now plus sideboard the matchup gets so much better because you bring in, I mean, plus sideboard, it's a walk in the park. Yes, I had a Ragavan on the draw. Ooh, spit. I have to supposed to bring this in. Alright, cool. Hello, Daft Braff. Thank you. We lost against Affinity Dredge, yeah. We can play Kataki in the sideboard. Yeah, that's true. We could. So Stony Silence. There's another card available. Our hand's super clunky, whatever, keep. We got 2 lands. Like Murktide, you can't afford to mulligan like ever. A deck with 19 lands, you can't mulligan hands with lands. That's my thought process. Alright. There's probably the game where Shredder turn 2 triggered the least I've ever had. Because they always had Archon in play. I think it only triggered like once, and I discarded a land to it. It passed. I wonder why. Oh, Ragavan Dash. Alright, I set it out. But they play both Bozegio and Iganjo. Okay, they play a bunch of cards that in theory are good. In practice, they print the dress down. Since I have land drops, I'm just playing birds. And do I want to attack? Sure. Nah. No, I might not. I might, like, if they have an exile effect, it might be bad, so I'm just passing. Both of their protection from red card is gonna die to a red spell eventually. Definitely not to expose this one too, because that kills both of my creatures. Ooh, Stoneforge. That's actually annoying, unfortunately. I guess Sword. The Sword does not die to dress down. Yeah, they got Sword. The best sword ever. What do I do here? Iteration? I'm not in a good shape here. I think I just have to play Shredder again. Pass. Then they keep the sword. And they go dress down. That's my play. I'll play dress down after they kept. So that it will just be a 4/4 but without abilities. I'll get to draw a card. Unfortunately, I can't team block it. It's too big. Wait. No. Wait, this triggered? I thought it lost all abilities. Then I made a mistake. I didn't think it worked this way. Yeah. Yeah, no, it makes sense now that you explained it. Anyway, potential from blue or red. So I have another dress down. What do I want in end? I think I want the Spell Snare. Or do I want to consider? Consider helps me delirium with the stone the sanctifier in play. I don't have a braid in my deck. How do I kill the sword? It's like impossible. Yeah, I should have gone dress down end of turn then. They would have still played a Ganja Kip regardless. But at least these could have been bigger and I could have double blocked maybe. Yeah, I don't like how I played. Delirium at least. There a way where I win the race? Attack you for 6 now, you go to 11. And next turn I attack you for... yeah. Yeah, I think I do this, and I play Murktide, and next turn I win. Is that the plan? Playing dress down now does nothing. Yeah. Need to be careful and not take out Delirium, though, eh? I guess I can to 7 cards. But the Chandler will die regardless here. Might as well make this into a 4-4. Yeah, so pass. Yeah, no, if I knew that the sword would have worked that way, I would have played dress down end of turn, last turn of my turn. Would have triggered all my shredders. Anyway, that one connects. I can kill a channeler. I'm still like 10 damage plus way more because the shredder will all trigger. Of course, they can have, I don't know, flyers, budgets, things like that. Yeah, it's important to be knowledgeable how much you can turn the corner with this deck. Oh, is that a full mana Solitude? A very unfortunate mana base from my opponent. Alright, at least I gained 4 life. That's not that bad. So I have 6 damage. There'll be 9. Whoa, they take that one down? I don't know how good is that. They have 2 Solitude. Jeez. Okay. Now I can't win anymore because they're renting for my bolt. Unless I start with dress down first. Very difficult. Probably dead on board. We'll see. Alright. Well, back to 8 lives. That matters. Draw Consider, which is good for Delirium. So yeah, I'll begin with Consider, since it's good, very good for Delirium. If I find a land, I all of a sudden I have 10 damage flying. And it's over, yeah? Explosives? Oh, I don't like this. Right? Need to find a land. Fetch land. I guess a Fiery Islet. Huh. Huh. Is it over? I sacked the Fiery Islet? Yeah, I think it's over. This gets Delirium. I attack for yeah, it's over. You pro-read my channeler. And then I bolt you. Easy game. Just aggro them out with shredders. Alright. So they have Barenton to protect the DRC to not die, and then I'll just bolt them. Edzipitz. 7. And then bolt you. Okay. GG. Alright. Yes. I'll take a bathroom break and come back for round number 4. Moonwalker BTTW. Yeah, you were so close both games. Yet so far. Alright, we're on the play. For the 4th round, we have a land and a dream. Let's go. This is where I'd rather have a Spell Pierce, I guess, on the play. You'd rather have Spell Pierce than Spell Snare. Where's this tower? Which has Spell Spears. Wish I had Spell Pierce. Any Spell Piercers in the chat? The play Tron land is over. If I had a Spell Pierce, it would not be over. Weird. Do you have Natural Tron? Not sure I like this play by my opponent. Yeah, just let me trigger Shredder for literally no reason. I could have had a Bloodman now, he would have died. Instead, I don't. And that's okay. Hand bottom exile. Play Bauble. Loot. Steam Vents. I think I'd rather just pump my Shredder. Bug myself. Counterspell. Yeah, I can draw that one. It's not as good as a Bloodman, but no more. Yeah, we played Vendilion. We played a Faerie Mastermind in response to a Thoughtcast. Yeah, it makes sense being a Spell Piercer because there are strong players in your area. Totally. Put in Natural Tron, so countering the map did actually nothing. Okay, Karn. You -3 on the Shredder, or do you +1? You -3 on the Shredder. Alright. Okay, I can go Bolt there, play Shredder, pass next turn. Open up Counterspell. Alright, found another card to play instead of Shredder. It's slightly bigger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go. Hello, Lauro. Yes, I'll be at the LGS in VEEDEO today, actually. I'll play the FNM draft tonight and play the team tournament tomorrow. 9 mana. Alright. Is this Cityscape Leveler? Please be Ugin. Nice. That's why Ugin is outdated and you should play Cityscape Leveler. I guess a mix of them is fine, but Cityscape Leveler here would have been insane. ATB kills my Merc. Alright. Good. Let's go. Draw. Yeah, I think I'm digging for Bloodman now, because I could close up the game if I find it. I do! Da-da-da-da-da-da! And bottom exile. And that's how you beat a turn 3 Tron, natural Tron with Karn on the play. I guess I was on the play. I didn't play Ragavan. Boom! Alright. Reason to play Blood in the main. It doesn't improve your fine matchup like the mirror match, hammer, or scam, which are like 50-50 matchup anyway. But improves all the matchups that are like elementals, blue eye control, amulet, or Tron, where you might actually just lose game 1 easily without all these aforementioned card. Ooh, nice. An Otawara too. I'm looking for a lightning bolt to win. I don't find it. That's okay. And bottom, exile, play Shredder. So this is my ninth damage for next turn. I have to attack Karn and pass. It is creativity. Yep. Yeah, but creativity is like a 50-50 matchup anyway, with or without Bloodman. Whereas the other ones are actually like not good. Like Elementals, Blue Eye Control, and Amulet are bad if you don't have if you don't have Moon. Buongiorno people. Esigete. Alright. Let's go to the second one. I have another Magus, and the reason why Magus is better here is that they have Boseiju. Here, Mastermind, I can psych the stars to draw a card. Great spells there might be too many. I don't really have much though to bring in. Dawn Fury, maybe. There's a Stour. No map. Ugh. Later on. No! Yeah. Where's this power plant? Dafbrav. Thank you, Dafbrav. Welcome to the stream. Hope you are having a good day. Oblivion Stonks. Okay. Chromatic Sphere. Where's my Faerie Mastermind? I would have drawn a card. Oh, Sylvan's crying. I mean, whatever. Alright, let's find land. Let's find a land. Let's find a land. Again, why I love Consider over Thoughtscour. You cast it when you need when you need to find cards. Lands? And bottom exile. Play yes DRC. Go opponent, do your worst. Oblivion Stonks. You got Urza's Tower off the Steerings. Presumably you already had enough mana. Is that Eugene? It is. Eugene has a very high life total. Very high loyalty. Very high loyalty. Play this, it is a 6/6. Yeah, it's good enough. Morning, Rido. We're already in round number 4 of this league, and then this game, obviously, facing off of Eugene, it's not great. Alright, that's enough for me. Let's go to the third game. Listen, Ragavan, it's your time to come into play. This is the matchup, the best matchup ever for Ragavan. So, yeah. If I want to win, I need to draw turn 1 Ragavan. The league I recorded with Tron a few days ago when I 5-0'd, I won 2 Murktide matchups, but they never had a turn 1 Ragavan. I think the matchup against Murktide is very much like Ragavan turn 1, favorable. No Ragavan turn 1, non-favorable. Monkey. No Monkey, but it's okay. Can't complain. Have to mulligan to Ragavan? That may be you, it's not me. Unfortunately, Spell Snare cannot counter Spell Pierce. Chromatics are unlike Spell Pierce. I'll pass. I'll see. Depending on what I draw. I'll play Iteration. And bottom exile. Guaranteed the Magus of the Moon next turn. Of course, I have 3 lands on top, so it was bad to just pass, but I want to go land Magus next turn. And again, they could have Dismember. Ooh, Oblivion Stonks. Oblivion Stonks is annoying, and since I don't really have I don't really have that many ways to get rid of it. I don't have a Braid. Yeah, I hope my opponent doesn't reach 5 lands, but yeah, Bluestone's very good in this matchup. It had Natural Tron. Yeah, I could see losing this game now. You know what, Braid? Oh, Brazen Borrower. Okay, that's nice. Because that means I can... Actually, I'm drawing that one. Next turn I can cast it, end of turn bounce the Borrower. Yeah, I think it's good. Yeah, I think now I can win. Because next turn I go Shredder, bounce end of turn, and then when they recast it, I counterspell it. I think it's thumbs up, we win. I saw the future. 3 minutes from now, I'll win the game. It's 58. At 0-1, I'll win the game. Of course, unless my opponent plays low. And again, the reason why Magus is great is because it doesn't get Boseju'd. The opponent now could have just had a forest and then map into Boseiju. Whereas Magus is... Ooh, they go Walking Barista. Ay, Walking Barista. Attenzione, chat. That's another card. I guess I have counterspells. Yeah, maybe I should just... I don't play Shredder anymore. Yeah, I just... I think I actually miscounted the mana. Should have bounced last turn. Alright, never mind. I withdraw everything I said. I don't win. I might actually lose. Exclamation mark lose. For some reason, I thought my opponent couldn't crack the stone now. but I can. Well, Star is not bad. Maybe trigger Shredder. Faerie Mastermind. Archer Magus by Borrower. Unfortunately, that's only legal in paper. 5th mana, and you pass. Untap. Okay. Of course, they don't play Ragavan or they stone it. Up 5, you stone. Adios. Draw a card. I'll play Merc and pass. Counterspell up. I have 6 cards in hand though. Last turn bounce the stone. I could have, but they just recast it. I don't think that's great. Noxus Revival the stone. Ugh. Risky Ifo. In upkeep? Play Noxus Revival. It's a very Pepega card. No, don't play Pepega cards. Alright, they still have 6 mana. They can just go land Karn. Alright. They played the other Karn. Let's see if they have a land. No? What do you think is up a 1? And you -2, what you get? Hello, TDT. Is there a bridge? We have the borrower for that. Our opponent's on 12. What if I ignore Karn? Let's kick things off with this. And now I changed my mind. Yeah, now I changed my mind. And God. No. Play Moon. And attack Karn. I was crying. Okay, they can get Boseiju now. What did they got? A tower. Weird. They have 3 cards in hand. Lola. I think I'll dash Ragavan. Play new Ragavan. Next turn I'm lethal in theory. We'll see though. As I played this, that's 10, and Murktide pumps the other Murktide for 2 and I can bounce. They have 7 lands with 3 cards in hand. not lethal anymore. I'm missing one spell in my graveyard, and then I'm lethal. Any one spell is good. Spell, and I win. I have 11 damage at the moment. At for 0. You don't make the Ragavan attack. Okay. 1, 2, 3. So the Murktide is up to 9. I don't think it's worth it. I'm just attacking with Ragavan. I can't attack with Ragavan. What am I talking about? I pass. Forest at 1 card in end. Should be a large one in theory. What's that? The 8 mana Eugene. Hey, what do you do with it? -7? Okay. You do -7. Wow. Yep. Rock hard and play Faerie Mastermind here. No, I'm not running end of turn. I don't want my opponent. My opponent, like, if they draw payoff, it's much better than mine. Idiot. So far away from lethal. Pass. Sucks that I lost this game. I don't know when I slipped it. I don't think I slipped it though. Believe in stonks you drew? Oh no. I guess yeah, you put a counter here first. Alright. Pass. They put a counter here and then they can blow up my 2 things. Obviously they don't need to, so. Now, like, it's gonna be impossible for me to threaten lethal and then bounce an attack because I still have the stone. Ayovugin, no more. In theory, I can, like, bounce the Ensnaring Bridge and then counter it on the way back for later. I guess I could do that. Maybe I was supposed to wait on the Murktide, but, like, yeah, they drew that. Oh, you crack it. Okay, how about we each draw a card? They'll be drawing 2. Nah, I think it's bad. Yeah, I really don't want to make you draw cards. I'm not gonna win this game. Okay. There's a chance now. Enjoy another bolt and then I'm lethal. There's a chance now. Caillou. Thank you, Caillou. Appreciate it. 4th month. Of life here. Alright, let's do this. Let's bounce the bridge. Attack. You have to crack the stone at least. Now a bolt plays Spyro and I can top the counterspell. Top the counterspell now. Because if it did, yeah, the moon does nothing at this point. I don't think I should play that, honestly. Like, there's no one card that's good. I'll just pass. Maybe they play like a sphere and I draw a card, and that's important, I think, for my plan. The one remaining of counter spells. Oh, actually, I had 0 remaining. I didn't check. I had 0 counter spell remaining. Nice. So we get to draw a card. Alright. Let's take another screenshot. It honestly just, of course, like as before against the Affinity, didn't really matter. Telephone Karn. How many bolts I've left? 2. Apart from my hand, sure. You still have the bridge, so you play bridge. You have no cards. Alright, you crack the zone first. I don't know why, but okay. Okay. Sure. Hand, bottom, exile, play bubble. I have 16 cards in my deck. Level Otawara. I do. Consider. What's the top card? Sphere. Nice. I can wait with that. Do I have any counterspell? Spell Snare. There's only one here. Did I board out one? I did. So I could still draw a Spell Snare. Yeah, I don't think I care about knowing what my opponent draws. I think it's the same mostly. Do I want to play Shredder, or I think it's better to play Borrower, right? Yeah, I'll pass. Nedrek, you can read what Consider Bridge does. Draw 3. I got 12 cards in my deck. I'm looking for Otawara. That guy from FNM. Hello, a good 2 day to FNM. What type of FNM do you have tonight, that guy? Alright. Ooh, no, you kill my Utah first, so I don't get to draw a card? Okay. Let's grind. We'll want to go consider. Sure, I have 13 cards. There could be a Spell Snare. A DRC gives me that 13 power plus Surveils. Maybe it's not the worst because I need 9 power. I guess I need. I mean, I have 2 bolts in my deck, right? I didn't board out any. Double check. Yeah, so my deck right now is 12 cards. There's 2 bolts. So I need to put into play 6 power. Nah, I don't think I need this. Yeah, I just got a tower too, so I guess they ran out of useful lands. But they don't get Bosage, it's weird. Anyway, draw, Bauble. Okay, let's go Shredder, Bauble. Get rid of Bloodmoon. Now I can Bauble myself. See a Lightning Bolt. I'll pass. Do I have lands left in my deck? Invents? No, I have 0 lands left in my deck. Upkeep, draw the bolt. I have 2 bolts left in my deck, so I need to deal 3 damage. Also, I have Otawara. 8 cards left in my deck. There's 1 Otawara, 1 bolt. Those are the key cards of my deck. Ticks up card. And passes. Like 2 tokens end of turn. No need to play bolt. Draw. Shredder. Okay. 7 cards. I can go Shredder, Bolt Face. Draw this card. I can draw exactly Iteration, Otawara Bolt, and that's lethal. Bolt. Otawara. Ragavan. Okay, I'll hold it. These lands do nothing. You go to 6. And I pass. And I pass. You have 0 cards. Card on 11. You draw Chromatic Star, sure. I have 5 cards in my deck. There's 1 Otawara. I hope there is. I'm not miscounting. Yeah. Tarn, exile a card from your hand. Okay. Tarn is on 15. They can restart the game soon. I need to keep borrowing my turn. Oh wow, they trigger Shredder for me. That's very nice of you. Thank you. So I'm digging as deep as possible. Oh, come on. That's okay. It doesn't matter. I just got bold. Yeah. Shredder is mandatory. I have 3 cards in my deck. I'll go down to 2 cards. But it'll be over. Alright, it's finally over. 3 cards in my deck. I don't play Borrower. I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah. Alright, and it's finally over. 2 cards left in the deck. Alright, GG. Good match. I'm not gonna finish the league, but this is a very, very fun league. Played against a lot of decks that are not that common, and the games were definitely uncommon too, so I hope you learned a ton. And thank you everybody for watching this. And again, every week, Murktide League.